Greetings, my name is Johnny Recker, and you're listening to Demon Dayz, an actual play podcast with a focus on fiends and the friends who play them. I'd like to start our show by thanking our regular sponsor, Arknight, whose maps, props, and minis bring our game to life. I want to draw your attention to KiloWhat and her awesome show art. Seriously, go check it out. Listen, in anticipation for meeting all of you at various cons this year, we brought a ton of Demon Dayz logo stickers to hand out. Turns out 2020 had other plans. They're burning a hole in our pockets, and we hear that the post office could use the help. So here's the deal. Write us a review on your favorite podcast service, take a screen grab, and send that and an address to thesedemondayz@gmail.com. That's with a Z, just like our Twitter handle. We know that some of you folks are a few episodes behind, so our plan is to keep this promotion going until all the stickers we currently have in stock are gone. Thank you so much for joining us on this adventure. Stay safe out there. We love you, and now, on to today's episode.
Friends, fiends, more combat. But first, let me bring you up to speed. Our heroes made their way down south to try to stop cultists from bringing evil machines to a dark mountain. They caught up to them, and in true tiefling fashion, started some shit. And now they are beset on all sides by cultists and 3 very pissed Erinyes. Quick! Bring me that untapped barrel of ale over there, and I'll continue my story of these Demon Dayz.
And they do a chunk of damage, but not maybe as much as Sunny had hoped. But still, 24 is not too bad. And just the Erinyes takes that damage and shrieks, and Sunny's like, yeah. And that's her turn, leaving us to Feder.
All right, so before in the chaos, you would have seen Feder kind of, with this fucking bow in his hand, eyeing the cliff and maybe thinking about running. But once the witch bolt hits and he sees it connect, he's like, fuck it. And so he's going to drop the bow, staying within melee of the Erinyes, the purple one. I want to move around her so that I can get into flanking, if that's a thing. Is Tazlin engaged with her enough that I can do that, John?
Yeah, I would assume so. Okay.
So yeah, I'm going to swing around her, and while she's just kind of like wrestling with this cackling energy, I'm just going to like come out with just 2 dagger melee swipes, mom's dagger and the regular one, because that should negate the woozy, because usually I'd roll with advantage, so this will just straight rolls, right, John?
Yes, right, straight rolls.
So 19 and 18 on the die, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. So that's 20, 6 on the first one, 24 on the second one.
Yep, both hit.
All right. And with the Snorkatorque, let's do this. All right. 21 points of damage, John. Just swipe. And one of those is magical. I don't know if that'll affect it or not, but
the magical one does significantly more than the non-magical one. But yeah, those are your attacks. And she grunts and glares at you and ready for retaliation as you've done that to her. And then we come to the other Erinyes, the one who hasn't been attacked too much. She is going to see that her sister gets lightninged.
So this is the red one, John?
The red and blackish one. Yeah. That's so she is going to. Actually, does she actually even need to? What's her range on her bow? No, she doesn't need to. She's gonna take aim for Sunny for hurting her sister. The 12 does not hit. So that's garbage. The 16 does hit, and the 20 hits. So 16 and 20, the 2 hits. First arrow goes, and Sunny is able to duck it, and the other 2 right into the chest. She shrieks and falls back to the ground, unconscious. And the Erinyes, the black and reddish one, smirks, just like, yeah, and starts looking, like her eyes start scanning for who her sister is attacking, or was attacking. Third Erinyes will shift her position a bit.
Saving throw.
Yeah, the saving throw. 11?
Nope.
Jeez. All right.
Really? Fuck you. 4 points.
4. And so she moves out of that, still taking that damage, and she starts to eye you. Yusuf, I take her arrow. Can I do more than one? 21 to hit?
Yep.
And then 17 to hit.
Yep.
The other one's a 10.
Nope.
And so yeah, so like before, you've got the 13 damage for poison reduced, and then the 7 damage for...
So, that twice?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so Feder, she still kind of has eyes for this cultist who's slighted her. Stubborn. First one is 11.
Miss.
Next one is... Good lord. 9.
Miss. Fuck you! Fuck you!
And then another 10.
Miss! Ha ha ha! Fuck you! Just Bob and just fucking doing the dance.
The Witch Bolt is just still working against her as she's going in for each swipe, and it's going wide. And yeah, I think she's going to decide this is not looking right for her. She flies up to about 40 feet.
She's gonna get
Attack of
attacks
opportunity,
right?
baby.
Yep.
Mom's dagger for a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, yeah, that hits.
Okay, that is 9 points of damage for the magical weapon.
You're starting to notice more of the wear and tear and damage.
I rolled another nat 20, which of course I'm quickly running out of my luck here, guys.
Oh my god.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Wow, that works as an attack of opportunity?
I mean, technically she's still doing it, right?
Right.
Yeah, because it's sustained. I couldn't then start it. Like if I wanted to do an attack of opportunity and I didn't already have it, I couldn't start it up as...
But it's already on.
Yeah, because basically if I do anything, even do an unarmed attack of opportunity, I would break the spell. So it kind of acts as like my thing.
Works for me.
66.
Yes.
So let me paint you a picture here. Yes! As she goes up to fly, Feder, you get your attack in, and you're like, oh, she's still flying. But then that witch bolt you see it spark harder and harder as Tazlin keeps pushing it. And then just with a burst of feather and blood, she just shoots forward. And like you just see the body go limp as it's flying. And because it's in momentum, it crashes into the tent over here. And is no more.
Thank God, because her flying up would have canceled my witch bolt anyway, because it's out of range.
Awesome.
Nice.
As that kind of burst happens, out falls the spherical thing, and it lands right near where she was before. One Erinyes down.
Hot damn. Murder party. Let's do it.
And then we've got the one cultist who's still prone. He's getting up, and he's gonna foolishly try to head towards Yusuf, being like, oh, I'm gonna help. Fight the guy.
Does an 11 hit him?
No, it does not.
Okay.
So he gets up there, and he's gonna try just another dagger thing. Just like stab, thinking he can do it. And he's just like, ah! He's in a panic.
You might, Rabbit, you might.
A 10 and a 9.
You didn't, Rabbit.
And that other cultist who's lost under another corpse. He can't do a goddamn thing, leading us to Yusuf.
Okay. I'm going to use my Lesser Restoration bead, which gets rid of my poisoned condition.
Yep.
So that's good. And then he'll get an attack of opportunity on me because I'm going to move past him and drop down here next to Sunny.
Okay. You don't have to worry about it. He rolls a 10.
Are you fucking serious? Christ. Using a different D20. Galhan runs up and misses the cultist again. Son of a bitch.
He's going to be the only one left alive at the end. God love him.
All right.
God damn it.
I'm done.
So Gallahan, nothing. Yusuf, you ran over to Sunny.
Yep.
Bringing us to the top of the round to Tazlin, who just took down an Erinyes.
So I'm going to run over really quick and plant a kiss on Feder, and then...
That's 2 actions.
Smooches. Big smooches.
Total, like, movie slow-mo make-out thing before I go running off.
Yeah, and I'm just going to grab her face for half a second and be like, I love killing shit with you. Because that's just weird.
I give him, like, a nice little wink. And then as I'm moving back over to the edge of this cliff, I'm going to... I'm going to do Eldritch Blast for this one, because I don't think I was going to cast Blade Ward, but All right, so I'm going to, after our little makeout session and being like, I love it too, and then running off, Eldritch Blast onto this guy, the one with the black and red.
Okay.
Probably maybe 24?
24 to hit? Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that
cool.
hits.
And then the next one probably doesn't, 12.
12 does not hit.
Okay. So only one makes it, and that is 13 points of damage.
Not bad, not bad.
Do you have to roll for each individual blast?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do, because I can send them to separate targets.
Oh, I thought the one just became more powerful. Which one was I thinking?
No.
I didn't realize you get different rays with that.
Oh man, she
Yeah,
gets
so-
3, man. But by the time she levels up, she's gonna be just fucking 6-gunning everywhere, just like.
Pew pew.
Yeah.
That's what you get
Eldritch
for
for
having
you?
2 spell slots total.
Yeah, right?
That's why I'm just very much like, I want 8th level really bad, because I'll get a 3rd spell slot. So I get to
Wow.
cast 3.
3 whole tricks.
And then I'll get the 3rd Eldritch Blast, and I'll be able to take the Feat Warcaster.
Oh sure.
So,
Nice.
yeah, I'm so excited for that.
All right. So that's your turn unless you have other movement. I think you used all between the kiss and the...
I did. I basically just shot him to get his attention.
Cool. So then it brings us to Sunny. And I got to roll for her save. Cool. She makes us her first save, but that is her turn. Feder, it's up to you.
Okay, bonus action to hide. It's a 16. I am going to, instead of moving, I am going to retrieve the bow from my feet, the longbow,
Okay.
and from my hidden position, if I am in fact hidden, we'll see.
Shoot this bitch in the back.
I am going to, because that would give me advantage, which would negate my disadvantage. I am going to shoot her. So
Okay.
that is a 19 to hit.
19 just hits.
Which one are you hit?
Right.
Which one are you shooting?
I'm shooting the red. I'm aiming for red.
The one that I just hit.
Yeah, who's right
Gotcha.
off who's hovering right off the cliff near us. So all right, Snorkatork. Let's fucking do this. God, I was hoping that would work. Oh, not great. Sneak attack. Not great. D8. I rolled a D8 for the first time in the entire campaign. It let me down. All right, fine. Whatever I hit. Okay, so that is 12 plus 3. Okay, 15 points of damage. Long way to walk for 15 points of damage. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Anyway, whatever. And that's my turn.
Gotcha. Yeah, it hits true, but doesn't do a whole lot of damage. So her tension is starting to turn. Basically, between Tazlin and you both attacking at her, she's definitely turned her attention from helping her sister out to back to you guys. Because her turn is next. She's going to... You did the hide action, or you just did cover? Better.
No, I hid. But,
Gotcha.
but firing unhides me.
Gotcha. Okay, so
Yeah, hiding gives me advantage, and the advantage gives me sneak attack. But once I have fired, I am exposed.
she's going to try and get some vantage to both of you and see what she's going to do. God fucking damn it. Okay, the first one, headed towards Tazlin, was a raw 3. What do we got for the bow on that? So 10 total to hit?
Nope.
Jesus. All right. And then the next one, she basically is going like bam, bam, bam. Next one aiming to Feder. 20, dirty 20 to hit.
Sure, what kind of attack is it?
It's her bow.
Oh, her bow?
Yeah.
Uncanny dodge.
Okay. So that reduces.
Reduces the damage, yeah.
So the piercing damage, so 7, so it'd be 2.
Just as starting at 5th level, when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attack's damage against you. It actually doesn't say in the verbiage.
Oh, the total. Like it's just total damage halved.
Yeah. I mean, that's the way I'd like to read it, but it doesn't actually say like piercing, slashing like a barbarian or anything. So
That would still track though, because if it's not hitting for as much, it's not going to be hurting for as much too with like the
yeah.
poisoning on it. So I would say, yeah, if it's not verbaged, to have the whole thing.
All right, I'm gonna leave my hit points where they are from that first whatever. I'm not gonna go back there, but going forward, yeah, I'll definitely half whatever this is.
Yeah, so it's just 20 total.
Damage,
20 damage, yes.
halved, or before or after?
Before having, so 10.
10.
Total.
Okay.
Sorry.
Phew. All right.
And then there's one more. I didn't do the third one, which she'll turn back to Taz. Oh, God damn it. Her turn's done. So then the other Erinyes, the orange one that's near the steps towards the north, between those two statues, she's near Yusuf. She's going to try and make her attack. Okay. So that's a 10 and a 10 and a 25.
Hit.
Okay. So, yeah, just you got one hit. Arrow. You can tell the damage is getting to her a little bit.
13 points. Okay.
And that's her turn, leading us to this idiot cult fanatic who's turning around and going stabby stab on the... Jesus Christ. He attempts to stab Gallahan.
Good.
Misses.
Good.
The other cult fanatic, he's just... still chilling at the bottom of the steps on the north, near you, Yusuf and Sunny.
Good.
Bring us to Yusuf.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and lay hands on myself because I have 9 hit points left. Okay. That's better. As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself, and that's going to dump Moonbeam out.
Okay.
And then fucking do something. Here we go. 20 hit that fucker?
Yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah.
9 points of damage. Give him the hoof. He rams into him with his antlers. Boom, for 9 points.
You, as he rams into him, he shrieks, and finally hits the ground, but you hear a snap.
Yeah.
And thus ends Cult Fanatic number 2. So between Yusuf, Gallahan, that brings us to Tazlin.
I am going to kind of draw a symbol in the air in front of me, and I'm casting Blade Ward on myself. And I'm going to yell up, kind of like, be like, only cowards fight from the sky. Come down here, face us face to face.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Don't be a pussy.
What's the roll of persuasion if you want on that?
You know how I rolled 2 nat 20s in a row?
Yes.
Natural Juan.
My luck has run out. I got a natural 1.
Oh, God.
She laughed.
Your voice kind of cracks as you say, come down here and fight like a pussy.
And I just... Hold on.
Sorry, give me a minute.
Went down the wrong pipe.
Another save from Sunny.
Yay.
Bring us
Jesus,
to better.
like, wake up and turn into a fucking bear or something, Sonny. Jesus. Do some fucking druid shit. All right. So as to not be like a total min-maxing, roll-bending so-and-so, I will take my shot with the bow. A disadvantage out in the open. It's gonna miss. Yeah, that's a 10.
10 misses.
And then I am going to take my movement to run south down around this rock and get behind it. And then I am going to use my bonus action to hide so that I can do some proper rogue shit on my next turn. Maybe not, because my hide check was a 12. Fuck me. This is what you and me both, Taz. You and me both. We all die here. God damn it.
I know, we were doing so good, Johnny, and then we got too cocky.
Flew too close to the sun.
Oh, wait, John, as a bonus action, when I was like yelling at the person before I started coughing because, you know, my one, I put my Hexblade curse on him, so that's just a bonus action. You don't have to keep track of anything. It just gives me some pluses.
Wait, do I even roll for hide? I don't even know. Sorry. I gotta look some shit up. I can, as a bonus action, dash, disengage, or hide. Hide, hidden. Done. No roll. Hidden.
All right. So then the Erinyes goes next. She flies down to the ball, has to use most of her flight to get down there and land to pick it up, giving her about 10 feet that she can actually go. As her turn, the other Erinyes, she senses she's got some advantage here, or at least she's gaining the upper hand on Yusuf. You know what? She's kind of a cocky person. Let's get her down here.
She's landing.
She's coming in to try and finish you off with her sword.
That's not going to go the way she wants it to.
No, let her do it.
She lands, puts her bow away, and so to take her sword attacks against you. First one, 26.
Hit.
Next one, 13.
Nope.
And then 15.
Nope.
So first one hits. That's 8 slashing and then 13 poison damage.
Okay.
And yeah, she lands. You see her swoop down with a smirk on her face, some hubris getting a hold of her, and she lands just past the steps towards you. And you, Yusuf, now that you see her up close and the wingspan spread out, she's trying to loom and be much more threatening. She goes in, first one hits, the other one's miss, and that is her turn, leaving us to the near-dead cult fanatic who can't do shit. Your turn's next, Yusuf.
So she hits me once, like I was over Sunny's body, about to put a point in her to bring her up. And the way I'm envisioning is she doesn't have line of sight to my right hand, so I stand up and pull the sword over, and I'm like, that was a mistake landing on this ground. I'm gonna go ahead and beat the shit out of this bitch. Hopefully. Well, I rolled a 2.
Holy shit, we're gonna die.
My second attack, however, was a nat 20.
Yeah!
Okay, all right.
Oh, God. It's about damn time, Holy Avenger.
Yeah, I know. Well, she's been in the air the whole time. I haven't been able to do anything. Okay, so, yeah, we're gonna bonus action this too. So I'm gonna cast Branding Smite, so that'll give me another 2d6 on top of this. I'm also smiting. That's not as good. She takes 87 points of damage.
Jesus. I thought you said it was bad.
Well, I didn't roll as good. I only rolled 29 for the second half. Yeah, so 87
he
total.
would have been doing 106 versus 87. So, it is less.
So, as it happens, she had landed, she got some good attacks in you, and she's starting to feel pretty good about herself. The choices she's made in this combat. Yay, my sisters and I are really going to go places in the infernal world. What she doesn't account for is the sheer strength behind your attack and the power behind it. And you cut her in twain from the torso down. And there's a moment where her eyes go wide, and you can see some steam from the slice around where this fuck you sword ended her life. And Resident Evil 1 style, she slides apart and crumples to the ground.
I'll take it.
And here ends one of these Erinyes, putting it down to one left.
Gallahan is gonna move down to come next to me. And that's the end of my turn.
All right. Tazlin, you start the round.
All right, I'm going to Eldritch Blast. Over 20, so.
The attack?
Yeah, 25.
Oh, yeah, that totally hits.
Yeah. We're dancing.
So, one of the nice things about my Hexblade curse is that against a cursed target,
Oh boy.
I score a crit on a 19 or a 20. I just rolled a 19.
Hot damn.
There you go.
Get it.
So the first one is 10 plus 5, 15, but then I get to add 3, again, a Hexblade thing, because of the curse. So that would be 18 for the first one.
Okay.
And then the second one, I got 10 again. So that would be another 18, but then that doubled is 36. So 54 points of damage total.
And that's doubling just the dice, or?
Oh, yeah. So hold on.
Sorry.
No, thank you. So 51.
51?
Yeah.
51. Okay.
Yeah, because I don't get to add that +3 a third time.
Oh, yeah. The blast hits and does quite a bit of damage. And she nearly drops the ball, but keeps hold on to it. And she's, as you see the chunks of skin fly off from the blasts.
I almost rolled an 8 on that damage, but then it hit the wall and bounced to 0. So I was like, yay, 10.
And then, are you going to take any extra movement or just where you are?
Yeah, I think I'll move kind of in the direction that she seems to be moving to maybe head her off a little bit, but that's it.
Okay. And then Sunny's next she's got 2 successful saves so far. Nice, not bad. Roll 19, so she is stable but unconscious. And yeah, Feder, you're next.
Okay, I don't want to get yelled at on the internet, so out of an abundance of fucking getting rogue fucking rules right, I'm going to move counterclockwise, back around, still hidden, this rock formation. I am going to just follow this with me, dear listeners, so I don't get fucking yelled at. I'm poisoned, so I'm rolling with disadvantage. First thing I'm going to do, insightful fighting to try to get the advantage. That is a 22, John, against your deception.
9?
No. Okay.
Good man. Good thinking.
So follow me down this path. I am currently rolling poison disadvantage. Hidden gives me advantage. That means I'm rolling flat. Insightful fighting, though, lets me add my sneak attack to a regular attack roll.
Okay.
God, what a long walk for me to fucking miss this arrow. Yeah, because that's a 14.
Nope, you're going wide.
Jesus Christ. All right, and now she can fucking see me. What a goddamn walk.
You were so focused on staying hidden.
I know. Jesus Christ. But you know what? Fucking run my math there, D&D Reddit, you fuckers. No bullshit in here. All right, that's my wasted bullshit turn.
A lot of anger in this roll. Did you get called out online or something, Johnny?
Yeah.
All right.
You jinxed yourself.
I don't know why I'm trying to fucking fight with this stupid longbow. I don't know why I'm doing it. Anyway.
Just some hidden, it's your connection to a memory, a past memory, just really sticking with you there.
If it was a short bow, I could add my proficiency, and then this would be a whole different thing. Anyway.
Damn those longbows.
I know. It's fucking bullshit. Who needs it? 150 feet? Who needs it? Anyway. I digress.
It brings us to the Erinyes, the final one, with a quick survey shit, it's me. Just me. She's going to take some movement. Let's see how much we got here. So she's going to start flying. It looks like she's starting to find a way to peace out or retreat towards the mountain. And that's her turn, leaving us with poor old cult fanatic who is just holding on, waiting for that mercy kill. Back to Yusuf.
So Gallahan is going to lean down. I get on him. Did she go 20 up from the ground she was on?
Yeah. So 20 up from there. So that would put her
at 30?
Yeah, at 30.
Okay, cool. So he leans down. He's going to dash over, so I'm directly under her. I need her to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Swing, bada, swing. Wisdom, you said?
Yep.
14?
Oh, damn it. That's what she needed. Fuck. Okay.
Got a little bit of wisdom.
Okay, so technically, if I'm on top of Gallahan, that's going to put me, 25 feet away from her?
Yeah, about that.
Okay. She's going to have...
She takes 200 damage or something?
No.
Oh.
Okay, nothing happens this round.
This round? Oh, God, that's ominous. All right. Then that's both Gallahan's and your turn?
Oh, sorry, that was a bonus action. So I'm going to say... yeah, sorry, I thought that was a regular spell. I'm going to say before I left, I put a hand on Sunny and hit her with my last hit point to bring her back from unconscious.
Oh, okay. She got 1. Boom. All right, that's your turn.
That's my turn.
We got it all. All right, good.
Sorry.
Yeah, when you put that point into her, she gasps like, still hurting pretty bad, but her eyes open and she's dealing with that the shock of.
I say to
living.
her, "Not today," and I get on the Gallahan and I ride off.
Fuck yeah!
What do we say to the god of death?
Not today.
All right, and then Tazlin, that is you next.
All right, I'm gonna do pretty much the only thing I can do right now, and Eldritch Blaster again.
Yep.
18 to hit.
Yeah, it just hits.
Ah, damn, that would have been so great if it was another 19, but no.
That would have been
25.
25 damage.
No, 25 to hit for the second.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay, yeah, that hits. Definitely hits. Just hits her. Yeah, square on.
12 for the first damage, and then 18 for the second. So 30 total.
Woo! Still holding on, but each blast hits into her, and she starts to reduce. Her wings are having some trouble. She hasn't quite lost altitude just yet, but she's struggling with it, and armor's blown away, and bits of skin are shot through. She's not looking so good. And any other movement, or is that your turn?
Hold on, let me see. Oh yeah, she's fine. I'm gonna stay where I am. Maybe come up to the cliff, but that's it.
All right. Sunny's turn. She weakly gets up and just gets a sense of her scenery and just like, I'm going to go for it. She weakly puts her hands forward and just strains and tries extra hard. And you see the clouds start to form above the Erinyes. And she's going to expend the big one. Let's see what we got here.
Just straight to the ground.
Let's see. What's the save on this? No, it doesn't save against it. So that's good for starters. Now let's roll some damage. Come on, dice. So, as the clouds form, you sense a bit of strain on Sunny because she's doing this in a weakened state. But even still, the lightning blast shoots down from the sky and just slams the Erinyes down into the ground. Yusuf, do a dex save because it is a pretty aggressive.
You want one for me and Gallahan?
Yes, please.
Oh, I think I made it. I don't think he did. He has a 3.
Okay.
I have a 21.
21, you're fine.
Oh, wait. Sorry. I forgot.
Yes?
He's in my aura, so he gets advantage on this roll. Give me a second.
Ooh, there we go.
12. Probably not enough, but...
It's passable. He maybe, I'd say 5 damage.
Okay.
And the lightning blast slams her into the ground and doesn't kill her, but it's that situation that the poor cult fanatic over there is dealing with. 1 hit point left. She's just half of her's into the ground, and she's just profusely bleeding out. And the sphere has rolled away about maybe this far, about 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35 feet. And she's... That effectively ends the combat for you to do as you please.
Okay, she's barely alive, is what we're saying?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Walk over, hold the sword to her neck. Like, all right. Round 2.
I'm just gonna use all of my roguey speed to just like get down there, like triple move essentially to get down there, and drop as I'm walking up, drop the cultist veneer. Now's the time when you're gonna tell us what's going on here, and we're gonna decide whether we do terrible, terrible things to you. I'm assuming you know who we are.
She coughs, and weakly, just one hand just starts lifting up, and you see the forefinger start to go down, and then the ring finger go down, and weakly just start to flip you off, and she spits. Some of that is near death, but she remains defiant to the last.
All right, I'm just gonna look at Yusuf and kind of spin my dagger and be like, some people just aren't talkers, you know?
Noted.
Can I break it?
What, the finger?
Yeah, I just reach down and grab her finger, and I'm like, can I break it? I look at the two of you.
I'm gonna say fine by me. Like,
I look at Feder, I'm like, aw, I feel so special. She asked me. Yeah, do it.
And I break the middle finger that she's holding up at us.
She can't get much of a scream out. It's a gargle. It's not enough to take her out of that last hit point.
Yeah.
But
That's good, because that's why I asked. I was afraid that
Okay.
that would... I was like, I don't want to break her middle finger and then end up killing her.
Let's try this then. What's the ball for?
Yeah, I'm gonna go over and scoop that up.
all right. And Yusuf, you once you pick up the ball, you notice it looks mechanical in nature with gears all around, but all formed smooth and round, and mechanisms and stuff that seem to whir and click and whir and click. As you turn it around just a little bit to examine it, you see an eye, just a big fucking eye that just adjusts itself and then looks at you and
Oh, lovely.
widens a little bit and then just kind of scans back and forth. The clicking and whirring speeds up a little bit, but there's something with the ball.
Hi there. John, what do you want me to roll to see what this thing is?
I guess Arcana.
Can I roll with advantage? Seeing as how I might have seen pictures of these in the last tower, if this is what I'm thinking it is.
Yeah, sure.
I'll roll 2.
Are you fucking me?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
That's exactly what's happening.
Well, I rolled a 2.
Oh, you big, dumb, beautiful boy.
Well, if you bring it over here, like Feder and I can take a look at it.
Yeah, it's a weird thing.
This is strange. I rolled a 1 and a 2. Fucking advantage.
Oh my god.
You don't get much more than another spit cough from the Erinyes. Just
Walk over and like, this is weird. I'll hand it to Taz.
Right. This is cute. I think we're done here, yeah? We talk to these people all the time. I'm kind of done with this one. And I'll just look at the two of them.
Sunny nods too weakly. Kill the fucker.
All right. Knife to the face.
Yeah, and she's out.
18 for Arcana on the creepy robotic clockwork eyeball.
Very reminiscent of some things you've seen at the previous tower. For Yusuf, had his rolls been better, he would have quite made that connection. But with your Arcana and stuff you remember, this would be what you've read of as a modern core. And you've seen a few of those in the periphery of the painting at the previous tower. And the thing, his eyes just like wide, kind of dart left, dart right, dart up, dart down. It's trying to, like, it's looking at all of you and trying to gauge, like, you. But it seems like there's no point of communication for it.
Is that fucking like a weird ass Modron thing?
Yep, looks like it's a core.
Oh, fun.
Oh, that's why it looks familiar. The paintings. I'm an idiot.
Great, cool, great. All right, well, we babysitting? Sonny, you okay over there?
Oh, I'm okay, sorta.
Can you just like turn into a fucking bear or something?
Yeah, I used up a bunch of my wild shaping at the communion.
Oh, okay. Just fucking tossing all this like tents, fucking
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go over to the cultist that's still alive.
loot and scoot.
All right. Well, what do you say for the cultist? And then I can give you guys quick a list of what you loot from this place, and then we'll call it a
Please
day.
be wings of flying. Please be wings of flying.
Oh, wings of flying. No.
There's a tag on it. I walk over to him, and if I put him on his back, if he's like on his stomach, like I'll roll him over. But I'll stand over him with the sword, sheath the sword, pick him up by his collar, and be like, start talking. Let's give that an intimidate.
I mean, I can always use suggestion on him.
Might need that because I rolled a 3 for intimidate, so it's only a 6.
He's too focused. It's not that he could withstand your intimidation so much as he's so in rough shape. He's been sitting at that 1 for most of the
fight.
the combat, most of the fight. So there's not much fight or life in him. I would say under some drastic measures of maybe healing him and then putting some suggestion, you're probably not going to get much of anything.
Okay, I'll tie him up. Survival of a 16.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then I'm not going to waste healing on him right now, but I'll tie him up and put him in one of the tents.
Okay.
Actually, I'll bring him back over here with us. Set him by the campfire.
Yeah, over in kind of the northeast quadrant of this little courtyard.
Yeah, like I'll set him up against the cart.
Yeah. Yeah, as you set him down and get to your sorting around, you check the tents, the bodies, and all that, and Just generally, across all the bodies, you find initially 75 gold. Not a whole lot, a decent chunk of change. With some of the carts that weren't exploded. Well, no, there was a bit of damage. You just see scattered about more rations and supplies. Some of it ruined in that blast, but some still good. Not nearly as much as at the previous camp where you were. When you get to the purple Erinyes, you see a manually bound groupings of papers that you pull open, and looks to be a manual for modern constructs. Just judging from the first couple pages, you see an actual constructed metallic clockwork being with pages that are earmarked. Specifically, instructions to create a servant construct referred to in this book as the Nimbus. And you also find instructions that show the modern core being inserted. Imagine IKEA level, there's graphic to this with notation.
Right.
Oh, goodness. Yeah.
Yeah. Instructions showing that the modern core gets inserted into a torso of this construct, a drawing of a mouth and arrows leading to the construct, and then a few drawings depicting an arm grabbing a cup. Then there's limbs that look like they're all modular and attach, and the book suggests that the headpiece for the construct is some kind of limiter or control or conduit for communication. It's hard to tell. The icons aren't the most clear. That's the first thing of those things. And another Erinyes, you find a loosely bound compiled series of pages detailing something called a modern siphon, which, judging from the sketches and the diagrams, look like an updated version of your altar that you found, with where each of the two pieces you guys had, like those connect in and all that. You see those, but you see it now finally given a name. And then on the remaining Erinyes, you're able to fish out a bloodied, trifolded map. But looks to be a map of Usurper's Fall. Can you guys see that?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. And drawing's bad. Handwriting's bad, like mine. It's relatable. You see drawings and sketches and roughness, and you get a couple of different things that stand out. First one is something called the Dwerendelve. Has a forge on it. And then you see something called the Fallhold, and that's further down, further in. Then you've got the Titan Fall, which has a poorly drawn hand sticking out of some water, and the Eston Fall off to the right, which says missing / claimed / impassable with a downward dagger. And then to the far left of the sheet, there's a doorway crossed.
A dagger is a very useful weapon, and you think someone would have one of these on as like a side piece, one of the archers. No one's ever got any fucking daggers around here. Anyway.
Oh, sorry, Feder. Any of the random cultists would have at least one dagger on them. So
42 daggers.
I got 7 basic daggers and my mom's dagger. I'm looking for the fun ones. John, can I just do an eye for detail check for anything hidden here?
Sure.
Okay, let's just see what happens. That is a 15.
Weirdly enough, as you were scouting and looting through things, you see it's tucked under some bodies, and blood must have just shot out when someone fell, or the Erinyes fell, but you do see a coiled blue bit of rope, about 3 pounds, 30 feet long, chilling under some bunch of stuff. You notice it mainly because you happen to kick something and there's a little bit of a shine, but that's the main thing you find.
Copy, adding good shibari rope to my inventory.
Whoop, whoop.
Bit of rope. I might keep it. I'll figure out what it does.
Yeah, hang on to it.
Always need to. I don't know. But yeah, Yusuf, maybe it'll help one or both of us get it off the ground.
Always test it out.
Taz, you want to look at this and see if it does any magical things?
Arcana, John.
How's everybody doing hit point wise?
I'm just under half.
Well, that's the other nice thing about Hexblade's curse is she died and I got 12 hit points back from her death.
From murder.
Yay!
So, how are you?
Like 44 out of 52.
Okay.
So I'm okay.
All right, Feder, you get back 14 points.
Mm-hmm.
Use one of those cure wounds. And then
I did get a nat 20 on my Arcana, so that's 25.
Okay, yeah. You know that Erinyes and some other infernal soldiers will carry ropes of entanglement. Mm-hmm. And they are like they're controlled by a command word that can shoot forward on their own and entangle someone and restrain them.
Neat.
Daddy.
Rope of entanglement. Great for restraining and stuff.
Yeah, you seem to be needing to maybe pull folks down out of the sky. Is that something you want to keep on you? How do you feel about it?
You are not wrong.
You get all the toys. I just want a fucking dagger that has like poison or fucking shoots fire or some shit. But yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right. If you don't use it for like 2 fights or something, then I might. But let's just.
We might want to use it.
Well, yeah, that too. I mean, my rope work. I have very nimble fingers. We know this. But
Yeah, you do.
so a big body bonfire, make a little stew, hide out for the evening.
You guys start piling bodies to burn them out, and you guys have the night ahead of you to recoup, and figure out what all this new information means.
Erinyes can be real bastards sometimes. But hey, our horny pals prevailed and are about to go make the mountain their bitch. Unfortunately, I think your ale may have made me more tired than hoppy. So this is where I part ways. Hey, maybe stop by again next time and I'll tell you what happens next in these Demon Dayz.
That sounds good. I'm going to give Sunny back 15 points as well.
Perfect.
Possibly get level 8.
Oh, God.
You
did we
know-
level? That would be great.
I think so.
Yeah, get it.
Yeah. You guys feel the surge of a new level as it
Ba-na-na-na. Here come the
and
siren.
the cops come and
It
tell me
sounds
that was
like the
illegal.
cops running around downtown.
No level for you, asshole.
All right. Fantastic.
All right,
Level
so-
8.
We're getting arrested for all the murder that we did.
Yes. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There's 14
6.
dead cultists, not including the one.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I'll try this out on the cultist that's there.
Oh my god, I never used my inspiration during that fight. I am so angry at myself.
That's the tricky thing about inspiration. You got to remember.
You got to
that
remember
have it.
that you have it, kids.
Yeah.
God damn. Anyway, next time. Next time.
Next time. So
Next time, Gadget.
come on, mouse. Work with me here. Let's give her 2 balls. I did not plan this when I made these coins. Gonna start flying. Let's see. Yeah. She's gonna start taking flight. Doesn't get for she left everything behind. Oh my Christ. Okay.
Nope, it's on the map. She dropped the ball. Fuck her.
Yeah. She dropped the balls.